Alright guys, so this is the most excited I've been for a video in a long time. So, I did manage to pull, the new LR Gogeta. This is actually not mine, mine has no dupes. This one. I did actually manage to pull the new Gogeta. I really didn't expect to. I did like 6 multis and I got him in the 6th multi. Actually, no, it was 7. No, it was 6, I'm dumb. Never mind. Maybe I shouldn't just say numbers. But really, I'm very, very excited about this unit. This is probably the unit I'm most excited for to come to Global, like, or have been, like, ever. So let's just see here. Now, I do have the Friends attacking first. The Friends does have 1 dupe. Mine has no dupes. Now, one thing about my JP account, because obviously, this is only out on JP. Oh, I love this super attack so much. Like, that... I just like the part where he flies up in the air, like the way the aura looks. All of these attacks are so cool. Now, one thing I should mention is because my JP account, it's not even really new anymore, because I started it during the first, like, Dragon Ball Super Broly movie celebration, when this Blue Gogeta came out here in the middle. So it's not old anymore, well, it's not new anymore, but also, like, and except for, like, the yearly anniversaries or new Dual Dokkan Fest, I really don't log into it very much, so I can't really, like, fully showcase him perfectly with, like, support type units and stuff. I think the best look we're going to get at Blue Gogeta later will actually be on the Realm of Gods team, because on that team, I can set him up with the AGL Weskai, who I do have and is a 40% support type unit. So over there he's going to look really good. And other than that, I think he's going to look decent everywhere, just because he is probably the 2nd best unit in the game. I know I didn't bring him down, we're going to bring him down at the end. And also in this video, just because I really want to use him. This is my first time using him since I awakened him. Oh, look at this animation. I'm not gonna lie, I think Blue Gogeta has better animations than Blue Vegito. Well, these units. I think when you're comparing these units, I think the, like, Gogeta unit has better animations than the Vegito unit all the way around except for the transformation animation. I think the transformation animation for Vegito is actually kind of better. Alright, so here we'll get to see the 12 key. I actually haven't seen this very much. Okay, nope, that was an 18. Didn't he only have like 13 key though? I know, so every time he attacks an enemy, he gets 3 extra key, just like right off the jump. Give me an additional? No, okay. That is the friend, so he could have done it. And now he can run like such stupid rotations. Also, something I didn't talk about was his leader skill. He gives a buff to the fusions category. Ooh, we get another transformation here. Nice. He gives a buff to the fusions category as well as the like final attack category. I think I've seen it translated as trump card. I've seen it translated as something else, which I think is what was like taken in, but also I wasn't paying much attention. There's been a lot happening in my own personal life recently. Also, I should apologize. On the past few, well, not even really on the past few videos, but maybe on a few videos that'll come out in a few weeks, and probably the last few videos that came out as well. The audio might not have been as good, really. That's just because somehow I accidentally unplugged my mic and I didn't realize. And I didn't really have enough time to re-record, so I'm sorry about that. So here we do get to see the 12 key. The 12 key is really good too, man. And next rotation we can actually use the active skill. And I think maybe after we use the active skill, I might cut. I don't know, I guess I should probably check out his defense. But one thing is, with both of these LRs, their defense does go up after they super attack a little bit, so it does, and also they do stack up attack and defense once they're like transformed. So it's like with every attack they do, they gain 7% attack and defense, I think it is. So I think I'm going to try and build that up a lot. Oh yeah, they also get extra key. But what I really think I'm going to try and do is build that up a lot on the Realm of Gods team, because over there we are going to have that 40% support type unit. And here's this, which is probably the best animation in the game. My gosh, look at this. Alright, so I don't know if I brought this up, but other than this, other than this and the Realm of Gods team, which I did definitely bring up, that KO scene is just so clean too. We are going to be showing him off on the Movie Heroes team, because he will work pretty well over there. Just anywhere where you can run this guy with another Over and Flash unit, he'll work really, really well. I think before he transforms, he does have Prepared for Battle. It's either he doesn't, or the... I guess we'll just give him those. It's either he doesn't, or the Vegito doesn't when they're not transformed. But one of them, I know for a fact, does not have Prepared for Battle, and I'm pretty sure the other one does. I'm not as informed as I normally am, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, 2.5 million pretty good. So anyways, now we're going to move on to probably the Realm of Gods team, and then we're going to try and build him probably all the way up over there and get a really, really high attack stat. We will be back in a second. Alright guys, so I do want to show him off the Realm of Gods team a little bit, and then I do want to like show him fully optimized on this team, like with his full passive built up, Supreme Kai of Time on rotation. So one thing I did want to bring up, here turn 1, he is only at 52,000 defense, which isn't terrible, right? Because mine is 55%, as well as the fact that we're only on 130% defense lead. So it's not like that's bad, but it definitely could be better, and you would probably expect more from like a summonable LR. 1.3 million right away. And just remember, like, before he transforms, he stacks attack every single turn, and then after he transforms, he still does stack attack a little bit, just from his passive. So it's like, he will just, like, as the fight goes on, he will get stronger and stronger. And here's one thing, like, for a while, I feel like people thought this guy was better. Like, I'm talking when the banners first dropped. I feel like for a while, people thought Gogeta was better, and now people have pretty much settled that Vegito is better, which I do agree with. But the reason is just because, like, Vegito gets a guaranteed additional super, whereas Gogeta just gets an additional normal. And the reason why that's, like, significant, because obviously Gogeta is super effective against all types, whereas Vegito is not. So you might think, oh, that seems like they even them out a little bit, but it's just, like, additional supers are better than critical hits most of the time. And the reason is because, like, unless you're going against type disadvantage, that is the case. And one thing I feel like not a lot of people talk about, just because this isn't really how you're going to run the units, is that the blue Gogeta is actually better than blue Vegito in every single way if he's in the third slot. Because if he's in the third slot, I'm pretty sure he's still, like, super effective against all types, and he does do the additional supers. Okay, so we're transforming here. His transformation conditions just from the 4th turn. You might notice that we just saw him one time. That will happen a lot. Ooh, we got a nice rotation here for him, just like links wise. Yeah, this is gonna be a full 24 key. Here's defense 54k still, so obviously it could be higher, but like the damage that he's gonna do, especially once he gets like to fully start building up, like these LRs, to a very, very lesser extent, right? They're much stronger right out the jump than Tech Vegito Blue, but they're kind of like Tech Vegito Blue in a way, like that. After they start to build up, they're kind of growth 2.7 million here, like, and he will just keep getting stronger and stronger. And if we get West Kai in rotation, I think my 55% Gogeta might be able to get up to like 2 million or something crazy like that. One thing I feel like I should mention that I forgot to up to this point, my Gogeta, well, he does have equipment, but he doesn't have any attack buffing equipment, just because I've only ran the equipment event twice. So I was like, whatever, we'll just throw on whatever I have, and I only had one that buffed his HP by like 500 or something. So it's not a great equipment, it's not giving me any extra chance to critical, additional, any extra attack or anything. So that is one thing to keep in mind. He has 55% with no, like, ooh. See, part of me wants to transform with this Zamasu and then keep the two Zamasus together, and the other part of me wants to not do that, because it's just like, that rotation defensively kind of sucks. So we're not going to do that. So I think we're going to get next rotation with this Preem West Kai, and then I'm actually going to, like, just stack off camera for a little bit and just see how high we can really get his attack. And then I'll be back once we have his full passive going. Okay, so here, this is a lot of key. That's 6 key. That will be an 18 key super. I meant to use an item here, but I forgot, whatever. These two together, like in the Legendary Goku, well, not really the Legendary Goku event, because you do need to remember that, like, the last stage is end, so Tech Vegito Blue, unless if he gets nothing but additional supers, he will be taking a lot of damage in that last stage. Alright, so here 3.6 million for my 55% Gogeta, and these banners are probably the best banners ever. I'm just going to be honest. They rival Step Up banners. I think Step Up banners are still probably better because they're guaranteed, but these banners, there are 10 featured units, and 3 of them are LRs. And not just LRs, they're Dokkan Fest LRs. But anyways, guys, I'm going to go off camera for a little bit. We're going to stack up his attack. We will be back in a second. Okay, so we have the rotation that I wanted, right? We stacked up his passive a lot, and his defense is actually at like 100k here. but we can also use the active skill. So here I'm going to use the active skill. And this is going to do a lot of damage. This is probably going to, not probably, this is going to finish off Goku, because, you know, we do have the Supreme Weskai here. Not Supreme, Weskai. But, like, ooh, this animation is just so clean. That's going to do 3.3 million damage, and we get to watch this beautiful cutscene. Ah, I love that so much. Okay, so anyways, next time we see him, it will actually not be that great of a rotation. I'm actually going to float off Blue Vegeta here, because that way they can activate things like, I'm not sure if it's Godly Power, Warrior Gods, it's something like that. That and Super Saiyan, keep those active. So that's the plan right now. So next turn, we'll just get to see his attack without being like super linked up. He is going to be missing like 25-ish% attack from links. So that's going to be like, once we finally get those links active with like this amount of his passive built up, he's going to be insane. Most of the time I wouldn't want to float off Vegito Blue there, but I did just want to get the 40% support rotation pretty quickly. Well, I guess in the grand scheme of things, pretty quickly. I mean, I have been playing for a while, but, you know, that's besides the point. Just, like, so far, Blue Gogeta, really, really fun to use. And I think, like, one thing I need to keep in mind is that, like, and, like, you too, if you guys have, like, 2 accounts, like, the account that you have more built up is going to be more fun to play. Because right now, like, this is fun and whatever, but it's kind of like, man, I wish I had this unit, I wish I had this unit. It's like, you're at your friend's house, and you're both playing with toys, but you have to play with their toys, and you wish you had your toys. That's what it's like right now. It's like, it feels like I'm playing with my friend's toys, and other than the ones that are, like, so much cooler than mine, like this Gogeta, if he was one of my friend's toys, I would try and steal it, okay? But most of the time, it's like, okay, I like my toys better, I know there are stories that are going on with my toys. I forgot that 4.3 million. Yeah, we're going to get him to almost 5 million attack stat. 55% in the potential system, by the way. That's kind of crazy. One more? No. I heard, I'm not sure if this is a bug, but I've heard that some people have been getting, like, additionals, even when, like, their unit was just 55%. And, like, more than their guaranteed additional. Like, a guaranteed, well, like an additional super from Gogeta. I've heard that people have been getting that. I don't know if that's a bug or not. I don't know if they patched it out. But that is just something I've been hearing. That's why I asked for an additional there. We do still have the Thingamabobber active, the Icarus. Which, now that I said that, I don't think you can stack them anymore on JP. I think I just wasted an Icarus, but whatever. You know, doesn't matter. Although on JP it kind of does matter. On Global I have a lot of Icaruses, but on JP I think I only have like 11, so probably shouldn't have done that. And after next rotation, I do think I'm just going to show him off really quickly on the Movie Heroes team, and then we're going to break him down. This guy seems really, really fun. Now there probably was a summon video out yesterday, I want to say. There was just a mix of all of the summons I did on this banner. The commentary, so I'm recording this before I recorded the audio for that. So, I don't know what I'm going to say over there, but like, I wish there was live audio, but it's just like, I did all of those summons when I was out, and just not really thinking. So, you know, that's just how it be sometimes. We're going to use double Tree of Might fruit here. And then we can get an 18 key. It's not going to be much more than an 18 key, though. Obviously, the Gogeta or the Vegito would have been better to link him up with, just because they would have Over in a Flash and Fuse Fighter with him. So just give him a whole lot more key. Here he would have a 24 key. 5.4 million at 55%. That is crazy. And he's super effective against all types. He had an additional coming. That's insane. We're going to move over to the Movie Heroes team real quick. We will be back. Okay, so we started off with actually a pretty good rotation here for base form Gogeta, because he does have Over in a Flash. So here he has a whole lot of links active. He has legendary power. He actually, I almost said he has Super Saiyan, but obviously right now he's not a Super Saiyan. But he does have a good amount of links active. Here he's at 1.9 million in his base form. That is probably my favorite one of his super attacks. His 18 key before he transforms is probably my favorite. I just really like the part where he flies up. I don't know. This is probably going to do some damage, even though he has type advantage. Yeah, 41k. That's not an insane amount, but that's, you know, more than you'd probably be used to. Okay, Super Saiyan 3 Goku, who really does nothing if you don't get him in 18 key. Ooh, we got the triple Gogeta rotation. I also don't have STR Gogeta on my JP, so that's why I'm running Int Gogeta here. I think I've pulled a Int Gogeta a few times. Ooh, that makes me upset. That I pulled a dupe for Int Gogeta and I put him in the top left path. Ooh, that was probably back before I ever thought I would have any Kais, whereas right now my JP account has so many Kais. Because I really only summon when there's dual Dokkan Fests. And, I mean, if I just log in, I get a whole lot of Kais. That's just kind of how, like, Dokkan works. If you don't play and you keep logging in, you're just going to have a whole lot of Kais and, like, statues, stones, like, just a whole lot of stuff. Okay, so here, yeah, we aren't going to transform yet. I was pretty sure about that, but I wasn't positive. So we can get 5 that way and 5 that way. We'll just get it this way. Our defense, 50, was that 58 or 53? 58, okay. He's gonna take some damage here. Yeah, so, see, like, this is where, like, they're kind of whatever. And what's kind of funny is if you really think about it, over the past few anniversaries, the percents have just been getting lower and lower for, like, their passives. Because, like, for the 3-year anniversary, or I guess if you're just talking about attack, you would go all the way back to the 2-year anniversary, because their STR Super Saiyan 4 Goku had 150% attack, right? And then for the 3-year anniversary, the LR fusions had 120% attack, and then the LR Super Saiyan 4s had 80% attack, and now these guys have 77% attack. So it's just like they're going back and back, but somehow they're making the units better and better. Well, I say somehow, but it's pretty obvious. They're giving them transformations. I think we just died. Did we just die? We better didn't. I mixed We Better Don't, and I meant to say didn't, but then, like, I mixed them and it sounded weird. I'm sorry about that. But please don't die. Okay, I don't think we're gonna die here. If we can lower attack, we're definitely not gonna die here. We don't need to get, like, a super high attack set here or anything. Yeah, we're fine. Just because we did already get that huge attack stat over on the Realm of Gods team. But I do just want to show them off a little bit. And even if I don't get, like, the best attack stat on this team, it's not that big of a deal. Because within the next few days, do expect some videos over, like, the new Infinite Dragon Ball History event and stuff like that using this Gogeta. Like, I'll probably be using him as the leader when I go through that for the first time. So I think this is going to be the last rotation we probably get here. So we're just going to do that. His defense with the 8er is only 91k. Yeah. I think his defense is really what's going to get the buff when you start getting him dupes. His defense and the additionals. How much key does he have? Look, right here, we're going to get a 24 key without using any items. So it's like, and also, I'm pretty sure we continue to stack up that key. So he's definitely really, really good. Boop. Okay, wrong Blue Gogeta finished it up. We're going to get another rotation just because of that. I'm not going to lie, I didn't think there at all. Okay, so just go through this kind of fast. I did not bring in Usher. Whatever. I'll just use one of my last, like, 4 Icaruses that I have. And he has type advantage, whatever. We'll just put him there. I'm making a lot of people upset with what I'm doing right now. But little do you guys know, it's because I'm, like, out here speedy trying to pull up the new Gogeta. Just so that I can read it off of the, like, DBZ wiki. Because obviously I cannot read Japanese. So I'm trying to, like, pull it up. Okay. I think I got it, guys. Are you cheering me on? How much is that going to do? Only 800k, but it is going to lower attack as well. Pretty good. Nice crit there, Goten. I do have Goten Rainbowed. I'm pretty sure with one of the things they gave out for us to get free units, I just picked Goten 5 times. Because I really liked him on Global. So that's something you can do. Like, I remember when we got the first, like, tickets where it was, like, you could pick 7 units. I used, like, 3 of them. Or, no, I used 4 of them on STR Super Saiyan God Goku on my Global. Ooh. See, this is a dilemma. Because here we do have the active skill. And I think it would be very nice if we just finished it off with the active skill. But I do want to get an attack stat. Whatever, we're just going to finish off with the active skill. I don't really care. This active skill is so pretty. I wish you could see... Well, no, I don't. I was about to say I wish you could see the attack stat on an active skill. But then that would also make it much less cinematic, which is one of their, like, major things. That was so nice. Okay, and then we get to watch this cutscene. And then we'll start breaking down Gogeta. Okay. So I'm going to pull him up here as soon as the passives are done. My boy, I love this art so much. And then obviously this art also really, really good. So this guy's leader skill, he gives Last Resort or Fusion category 3 ki and 150%. That is probably my least favorite part about this entire card. Is just the fact that they did not give him like 170 or 177. They could have given him 177. Like both of the fusions, they could have given him 177 and it would have made a lot more sense. I don't know, maybe that's just me. On super attack, they both raise attack. Obviously the 12 ki does Colossal, 18 ki does Mega Colossal. And his passive, he gives attack and defense 70%. Then he gets 3 ki when he launches. So he gets attack and defense plus 70%, and then ki plus 3 when attacking, and launches an additional attack that has a medium chance of becoming a super attack. I didn't know. Okay, so I think he loses that chance of it becoming a super attack after he transforms, is how that works. And then he has a high chance of evading enemies' enemies' attack, including super attack as a third attack on the turn. Transforming conditions are met. The transformation conditions are from the 4th turn. There's nothing else. And then his links. So instead of Super Saiyan, this guy has like crazy links. Because basically, what they do is they get rid of Prepared for Battle for Super Saiyan. But this guy's key links are insane. So his links overall: Saiyan Warrior Race, Fuse Fighter, Prepared for Battle, Over in a Flash, Kamehameha, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. That's a whole lot of key. That's not very much attack, but also like kind of whatever. Because he does gain a few attack links once he transforms. And then categories is on Fusion, Realm of Gods, Transformation Boost, Movie Heroes, Kamehameha, and Last Resort. Really a good unit before he transforms. But after he transforms, he's kind of insane. So obviously his leader skill is the same, right? Leader skills don't change when they transform. And then if we just look at his attacks, his 12 ki raises attack and defense for 1 turn and causes colossal damage to enemy. His 18 ki raises defense for 1 turn and causes mega colossal to enemy. I feel like those could have been greatly or even massively raises. Like, I know he's still really good the way he is, but they could have made him better. Just by making that, like, maybe greatly raises attack, or maybe even give him raises attack on his 18 ki. I don't know. And then moving on to his passive, he gets attack and defense plus 77% at the start of turn, and he gets 5 ki and launches an additional attack. Ooh, wait, it's ki plus 5. I thought it was ki plus 3. I'm getting him and Vegito mixed up. That's the problem. He gets an additional attack and defense 7% with each attack performed up to 77%. And attacks effective against all types is the first or second attacker on the turn, and he launches an additional super attack with a high chance of evading enemy's attack as the 3rd attacker on the turn. Okay, so the way he works is when he's in the 3rd slot, he is just blue Vegito, and then when he's in the first 2 slots, he's super effective, but he doesn't get that super. Okay, and then his active skill, the ultimate Kamehameha, greatly raises attack temporarily, and will cause ultimate damage to the enemy. Can be activated when facing only one enemy and HP is 50% or less. So really, if this guy's on a rotation, when the enemy's HP is 50% or less, you're pretty much going to finish it off, because his active skill is going to do a lot of damage, and then also, just like his own attack is insane, and the active skill does count towards one of those attacks that will build up his attack and defense as well, so that's just really good. And then his links are the same, except they got rid of Prepared for Battle, and like Saiyan Race, Saiyan Warrior Race for Super Saiyan and Warrior Gods. So overall, I think his links probably got better, because those are 2 like attack links that you can get active pretty easily. Obviously, categories stayed the same. This guy's a monster. This guy's insane. I'm gonna be playing JP a lot more, like in the coming days and weeks. just to mess with him. Maybe I'm going to try for Vegito as well. Well, I will definitely try for him. I don't think I'm going to get him, though. But anyways, guys, if you did enjoy this video, please consider leave a like, a comment, subscribing to the channel. My name has been blah, and I'll see you guys next time.